dark open sky, the chilly wind slipping into my sleeves, a tiny dot glowing far away, taking a slow walk down the empty road. The deep space holding the quiet secret, a single light guiding my steady steps. Nothing else moves in the sleeping town, a fresh relief settling in the cold air. The asphalt shining under the street lamp, I put my bare hands deep in my pockets, my white breath scattering into the night, the single dot staying perfectly still. The deep space holding a quiet secret, a single light guiding my steady steps. Nothing else moves in the sleeping town, a fresh relief settling in the cold air. Chilly wind turning into a gentle breeze, the tiny light burning bright in the dark, breathing in the silence of the vast sky, walking homeward with a quiet mind. The digital clock glows in the dark, the blanket rustling with my slow turn, the heavy night wrapping the whole town, a sweet stillness resting on my chest, letting the gentle hours wash over me, the cool air touching my closed eyelids, floating in the silent deep midnight, finding a soothing warmth in the shade. Pale moonlight hitting the edge of the bed, I listen to my own slow steady pulse, the day's tension melting into the mattress, the dark room holding me completely safe, letting the gentle hours wash over me, the cool air touching my closed eyelids, floating in the silent deep midnight, finding a soothing warmth in the shade. Pulling the blanket up to my chin, breathing out a long quiet sigh, the sound fading into the absolute dark, a perfect rest arriving at last. sinking deeper into the heavy night, embracing the soft peace entirely.
Staring at the pale wall of the room, the moonlight shifts across the rough floor. A gentle warmth stays near my pillow, closing my eyes to the slow breath. The quiet night brings back the old days, a soft touch grazing my weary mind, laying perfectly still in the dark, letting the tender silence hold me tight. The heavy blanket covers my cold shoulders. I slowly turn my body to the side, the dust particles dancing in the moonbeam, the whole house falling into a deep rest. The quiet night brings back the old days, a soft touch grazing my weary mind, laying perfectly still in the dark, letting the tender silence hold me tight. The moonlight moves past the edge of the bed, the gentle warmth slowly melting away, breathing in the last of the midnight air, sinking deep into a peaceful sleep. The glowing numbers shift to the next hour, the sweet stillness wrapping around my mind, sinking deeper into the heavy night, embracing the soft peace entirely.
Standing on the concrete overpass, the heavy wind blowing against my neck, pulling the zipper all the way up. The car's moving steadily far below. The massive city hums, a low sound, a gentle white noise wrapping my ears. Nothing is expected of me tonight, a deep relief blooming in the cold air. The red tail light stretching into a long line. I lean my weight on the freezing iron rail. The winter chill rushing past my dry lips, finding my own quiet breathing pace. The massive city hums, a low sound, a gentle white noise wrapping my ears. Nothing is expected of me tonight. A deep relief blooming in the cold air. Letting go of the freezing metal edge, I take a slow step away from the view. The sound of my shoes hitting the ground, a solid rhythm keeping me upright. Lights fading into the dark, the white noise settling deep in my mind, taking this vast silence into my coat, walking down the stairs with a quiet breath. Walking down the steep, uneven alley, the street lights flicker on one by one. The cold iron rail chills my bare hands, the night air brushing against my coat. Words from the past drift into the breeze, a slow rhythm matching my heavy steps. No one is waiting at the end of the road, a quiet freedom blooming in the dark. Kicking a small stone across the cement, the sound rolling through the empty street. A dim glow resting on my tired shoulders, the midnight slowly taking over the town. Words from the past drift into the breeze, a slow rhythm matching my heavy steps. No one is waiting at the end of the road, a quiet freedom blooming in the dark. Flickering light finally turns steady, the chill in the air sinking into my skin, holding the silence close to my chest, walking down the hill perfectly alone. The bus engine hums in the empty station, watching the tires roll into the dark. The cold metal bench chills my palms, the hours blurring into a quiet scene. The heavy city slows down to a crawl, a deep breath melting into the midnight chill. Nothing happens and I find my peace, letting the fast world rush right past me. The digital sign glows in red numbers. I pull the collar of my jacket tight, a sudden wind shaking the iron frame, the night sky turning a deeper blue. The heavy city slows down to a crawl, a deep breath melting into the midnight chill. Nothing happens and I find my peace, letting the fast world rush right past me. The last engine sound fades into the distance. The cold bench left perfectly still, taking the midnight air into my lungs, walking back in a slow, steady pace. The wooden floor creaks under my slow steps, staring at the dust dancing in the pale ray. The motor of the refrigerator hums low, a quiet afternoon settling down. No urgent calls, no rush to leave. The silence wraps around my shoulders, breathing in the empty space. I find a comforting stillness. Leaning against the cold painted wall, the afternoon light shifts by an inch. The ticking clock fading into the background, just watching the light slowly dim. No urgent calls, no rush to leave. The silence wraps around my shoulders, breathing in the empty space. I find a comforting stillness. Feeling the rough texture of the wall, I stretch my arms into the empty air. Nothing happens and that is enough. A peaceful rhythm pacing in the room. Closing my eyes to the quiet rhythm, I calm mine, staying completely still.
Touching the worn-out spine of an old book, the faded cover feels rough and cold. The scent of old paper fills the room, slowly breathing in the familiar warmth. The past hours gather in the quiet dust. A long breath melts into the open page, sitting still on the hard wooden floor, letting the old memories wrap my mind. The evening light touches the printed words. I turn the page with a slow, careful hand, the rough texture grazing my fingertips, the room sinking into a soft gray. The past hours gather in the quiet dust. A long breath melts into the open page, sitting still on the hard wooden floor, letting the old memories wrap my mind. Closing the heavy cover without a sound, pressing the book against my chest. A tiny comfort found in the still air. The silent evening holds me close. Completely dark at last, the faded warmth still resting in my hands, leaving the book on the empty shelf, stepping out with a lighter heart.
The shadow grows long on the cement. The golden ray touches my worn out shoes. No one walks past this narrow street. The air holds a warm, quiet glow, finding a resting place in the dark corner. The afternoon heat slowly cools down, letting the hours drift away. A silent peace falling on my hands. Dusting off the sleeves of my old shirt, I look up at the wires flooding the sky. A single bird rests on the iron pole. The day slowly turning into gray. Finding a resting place in the dark corner. The afternoon heat slowly cools down, letting the hours drift away. A silent peace falling on my hands. The shade deepens as the sun goes down, the golden light fading into the night, taking the warmth kept in my pocket, leaving the narrow alley behind.
The cool breeze touches my dry cheeks, watching the river flow without a sound, counting the ripples forming and fading. My breath aligns with the slow movement, letting the heavy thoughts sink below. The air feels lighter against my skin. Just standing here, perfectly still, embracing the quiet afternoon. A fallen leaf drifts along the current. I step closer to the damp concrete. The pale sunlight stretches over the ground. A deep sigh slowly dissolves, letting the heavy thoughts sink below. The air feels lighter against my skin. Just standing here, perfectly still, embracing the quiet afternoon. A gentle stillness rests on my chest, leaving the silenced by the river bank, taking a slow walk back.
cup left on the table. The living room feels so quiet now. I touch the faded photo softly. I stay in this room where no one is here. The passing time drifts by silently. I don't need any more words now. I lean by the window, looking far away. The warmth on my fingertips has already cooled. Only slow breaths fill the space inside. I stay in this room where no one is here. The passing time drifts by silently. I don't need any more words now. I open the window just a little. The cold dawn air seeps in. I stay in this room where no one is here. The passing time drifts by silently. I don't need any more words now. Leaning on the cold iron rail, so still. Afternoon glow sinking into my pale skin. Counting the wheels rolling on the road below. A slow breath melting into the open air. Nothing happens and I find my peace. The heavy city fades into a gentle hum. Closing my eyes, leaning into the light, just letting the hours wash over me. Shadow stretches across the concrete floor. A sudden breeze, I pull my collar close. Tiny specks of dust dancing in the golden ray. The afternoon slowly starting to pale. Nothing happens and I find my peace. The heavy city fades into a gentle hum. Closing my eyes, leaning into the light, just letting the hours wash over me. Pushing off the metal edge, I turn around step by step, facing the stairs leading down, feeling the inside my coat pocket, embracing this silent, slow solitude. Breathing in the last light of the day, the gentle hum still wrapping around my mind, leaving the silence where I stood, taking a slow walk down. Looking up at the dark open sky, the chilly wind slipping into my sleeves, a tiny dot glowing far away, taking a slow walk down the empty road. The deep space holding the quiet secret, a single light guiding my steady steps. Nothing else moves in the sleeping town, a fresh relief settling in the cold air. The asphalt shining under the street lamp, I put my bare hands deep in my pockets, my white breath scattering into the night, the single dot staying perfectly still. The deep space holding a quiet secret, a single light guiding my steady steps. Nothing else moves in the sleeping town, a fresh relief settling in the cold air. The chilly wind turning into a gentle breeze, the tiny light burning bright in the dark, breathing in the silence of the vast sky, walking homeward with a quiet mind. Digital clock glows in the dark, the blanket rustling with my slow turn, the heavy night wrapping the whole town, a sweet stillness resting on my chest, letting the gentle hours wash over me, the cool air touching my closed eyelids, floating in the silent deep midnight, finding a soothing warmth in edge of the bed, I listen to my own slow, steady pulse. The day's tension melting into the mattress. The dark room holding me completely safe, letting the gentle hours wash over me. The cool air touching my closed eyelids, floating in the silent deep midnight, finding a soothing warmth in the shade. Pulling the blanket up to my chin, breathing out a long quiet sigh, the sound fading into the absolute dark, a perfect rest arriving at last. Glowing numbers shifting to the next hour, the sweet stillness wrapping around my mind, sinking deeper into the heavy night, embracing the soft peace entirely.
Staring at the pale wall of the room, the moonlight shifts across the rough floor. A gentle warmth stays near my pillow, closing my eyes to the slow breath. The quiet night brings back the old days, a soft touch grazing my weary mind, laying perfectly still in the dark, letting the tender silence hold me tight. The heavy blanket covers my cold shoulders. I slowly turn my body to the side, the dust particles dancing in the moonbeam, the whole house falling into a deep rest. The quiet night brings back the old days, a soft touch grazing my weary mind, laying perfectly still in the dark, letting the tender silence hold me tight. The moonlight moves past the edge of the bed, the gentle warmth slowly melting away, breathing in the last of the midnight air, sinking deep into a peaceful sleep.
heavy wind blowing against my neck, pulling the zipper all the way up. The car's moving steadily far below. The massive city hums, a low sound, a gentle white noise wrapping my ears. Nothing is expected of me tonight. A deep relief blooming in the cold air. The red tail light stretching into a long line. I lean my weight on the freezing iron rail. The winter chill brushing past my dry lips, finding my own quiet breathing pace. The massive city hums, a low sound, a gentle white noise wrapping my ears. Nothing is expected of me tonight. A deep relief blooming in the cold air. Letting go of the freezing metal edge, I take a slow step away from the view. The sound of my shoes hitting the ground, a solid rhythm keeping me upright. Lights fading into the dark, the white noise settling deep in my mind, taking this vast silence into my coat, walking down the stairs with a quiet breath. Walking down the steep, uneven alley, the street lights flicker on one by one. The cold iron rail chills my bare hands, the night air brushing against my coat. Words from the past drift into the breeze, a slow rhythm matching my heavy steps. No one is waiting at the end of the road, a quiet freedom blooming in the dark. Kicking a small stone across the cement, the sound rolling through the empty street. A dim glow resting on my tired shoulders, the midnight slowly taking over the town. Words from the past drift into the breeze, a slow rhythm matching my heavy steps. No one is waiting at the end of the road, a quiet freedom blooming in the dark. blurring light finally turns steady. The chill in the air sinking into my skin. Holding the silence close to my chest. Walking down the hill, perfectly alone. Bus engine hums in the empty station, watching the tires roll into the dark. The cold metal bench chills my palms, the hours blurring into a quiet scene. The heavy city slows down to a crawl, a deep breath melting into the midnight chill. Nothing happens and I find my peace, letting the fast world rush right past me. The digital sign glows in red numbers. I pull the collar of my jacket tight. A sudden wind shaking the iron frame, the night sky turning a deeper blue. The heavy city slows down to a crawl, a deep breath melting into the midnight chill. Nothing happens and I find my peace, letting the fast world rush right past me. Sound fades into the distance. The cold bench left perfectly still, taking the midnight air into my lungs. Walking back in a slow, steady pace. The wooden floor creaks under my slow steps, staring at the dust dancing in the pale ray. The motor of the refrigerator hums low, a quiet afternoon settling down. No urgent calls, no rush to leave. The silence wraps around my shoulders, breathing in the empty space. I find a comforting stillness. painted wall, the afternoon light shifts by an inch. The ticking clock fading into the background, just watching the light slowly dim. No urgent calls, no rush to leave. The silence wraps around my shoulders, breathing in the empty space. I find a comforting stillness, feeling the rough texture of the wall. I stretch my arms into the empty air. Nothing happens, and that is enough. A peaceful rhythm pacing in the room. The room turns dark in the evening shade, a soft hum still ringing in the air. Closing my eyes to the quiet rhythm, a calm mind staying completely still.
Touching the worn-out spine of an old book, the faded cover feels rough and cold. The scent of old paper fills the room, slowly breathing in the familiar warmth. The past hours gather in the quiet dust. A long breath melts into the open page, sitting still on the hard wooden floor, letting the old memories wrap my mind. The evening light touches the printed words. I turn the page with a slow, careful hand, the rough texture grazing my fingertips, the room sinking into a soft gray. The past hours gather in the quiet dust. A long breath melts into the open page, sitting still on the hard wooden floor, letting the old memories wrap my mind. Closing the heavy cover without a sound, pressing the book against my chest. A tiny comfort found in the still air. The silent evening holds me close. Completely dark at last, the faded warmth still resting in my hands, leaving the book on the empty shelf, stepping out with a lighter heart.
moves long on the cement. The golden ray touches my worn out shoes. No one walks past this narrow street. The air holds a warm, quiet glow. Finding a resting place in the dark corner. The afternoon heat slowly cools down, letting the hours drift away. A silent peace falling on my hands. Dusting off the sleeves of my old shirt, I look up at the wires cutting the sky. A single bird rests on the iron pole. The day slowly turning into gray. Finding a resting place in the dark corner. The afternoon heat slowly cools down, letting the hours drift away. A silent peace falling on my hands. The shade deepens as the sun goes down, the golden light fading into the night, taking the warmth kept in my pocket, leaving the narrow alley behind.
The cool breeze touches my dry cheeks, watching the river flow without a sound, counting the ripples forming and fading. My breath aligns with the slow movement, letting the heavy thoughts sink below. The air feels lighter against my skin. Just standing here, perfectly still, embracing the quiet afternoon. A fallen leaf drifts along the current. I step closer to the damp concrete. The pale sunlight stretches over the ground. A deep sigh slowly dissolves, letting the heavy thoughts sink below. The air feels lighter against my skin. Just standing gentle stillness rests on my chest, leaving the silenced by the river bank, taking a slow walk back.
There's a cold cup left on the table. The living room feels so quiet now. I touch the faded photo softly. I stay in this room where no one is here. The passing time drifts by silently. I don't need any more words now. I lean by the window, looking far away. The warmth on my fingertips has already cooled. Only slow breaths fill the space inside. I stay in this room where no one is here. The passing time drifts by silently. I don't need any more words now. I open the window just a little. The cold dawn air seeps in. I stay in this room where no one is here. The passing time drifts by silently. I don't need any more words now. Leaning on the cold iron rail, so still. Afternoon glow sinking into my pale skin. Counting the wheels rolling on the road below. A slow breath melting into the open air. Nothing happens and I find my peace. The heavy city fades into a gentle hum. Closing my eyes, leaning into the light, just letting the hours wash over me. Shadow stretches across the concrete floor. A sudden breeze, I pull my collar close. Tiny specks of dust dancing in the golden ray. The afternoon slowly stalls. starting to pale. Nothing happens and I find my peace. The heavy city fades into a gentle hum. Closing my eyes, leaning into the light, just letting the hours wash over me. Pushing off the metal edge, I turn around, step by step, facing the stairs leading down, feeling the coins deep inside my coat pocket, embracing this silent, slow solitude. Still wrapping around my mind, leaving the silence where I stood, taking a slow